So today I made a brave decision. I decided to braid my own hair in Argentina. And honestly, I don't know if I should be proud of myself or book a therapist after this experience. You guys, you see these braids, they look cute and they look cute now. Yes, but what you didn't see is the struggle behind the scenes. At one point, I swear I almost cut the whole thing off and started life again with low cuts. My arms were shaking like I did gym for 3 hours. My fingers were cramping. The hair refused to cooperate. Even my mirror was looking at me like, girl, are you sure about this? But while I was fighting for my life with these braids, I started thinking about how my life in Argentina has been one big adventure. Now, let me tell you guys a story. Let me tell you guys something about living here in Argentina. It's beautiful. The people are warm and the culture is loud in the best way. For example, everybody greets you with a kiss on the cheek. I'm not joking. The first week I came here, someone leaned in to greet me and I almost dodged because I thought they wanted to whisper something. Turns out it's just the standard of greeting here. Another thing, Argentines love mate. It looks like tea, but don't let that fool you. It's strong, strong enough to wake your ancestors. Ah, and they pass it around like communion, one cup going from one person to another, and you better not watch the straw. They will shout, of course. Then let's talk about the food, the beef here. Oh my God, you will question every other beef you have eaten in your life. But if you're looking for spicy food, just forget it because these people run away from pepper. If you say you like spicy, they bring black pepper like it's the solution, of course. And let's not forget the language. Me trying to speak Spanish here, it's its own movie. I say something simple like hola, and they will respond with 20 sentences and they will respond with 20 sentences at 500 words per minute. I just smile and pray they weren't asking me a question because, of course, I never give an answer. But honestly, living in Argentina has taught me to slow down a little bit. People take their time here. Shops open late. Restaurant starts dinner when my stomach is already sleeping. Everything is relaxed. Sometimes too relaxed. Now, let's talk about public transportation. The bus will come when it wants, not when you want. You can stand there for 20 minutes, then three buses will arrive at the same time. It's like they planned it all. Of course. Now back to my hair. While all these thoughts were crossing my mind, I realized one thing. Braiding your own hair is not for the weak. Although this is not my first time though, you will start humble and end feeling like a warrior actually. I had to part the hair, repart it, undo, start again. If you have ever braided your own hair, you know that moment when you question all your life decisions. That was me 3 times. At some point, I was like, Precious, is this how you want to live your life? Suffering for beauty? But then, when the braids started forming and the style started giving, I said, Yes, this is who I am, of course. I suffer, but I shine after all. And listen, doing your hair in a foreign country is something else. And listen, doing your hair in a foreign country is something else. You're using product that your hair doesn't even recognize. The hair gel is fighting for its life. The extensions, although I brought all of this from my country, I have to manage what I have. But still, we move, of course, okay? But the truth is, I was able to braid my hair. I was able to manage the extensions. You can see how I have almost finished all of the braids at the back. And at this time, I was already feeling myself. I was excited because, of course, who did this? Okay, this is Pressy Hair and Beauty World at this. Okay, and I began to think of and I actually began to think that, of course, I could actually start making people's hair here and, to earn extra money, of course. And now this is me trimming the hair. You can see at the end of the day, the braids came out beautifully. Argentina didn't defeat me. My hair didn't defeat me. And honestly, if you're watching this, I hope it inspires you to try something new, even if it scares you. Now I have to say this, okay? Follow me for more stories about living abroad, braiding my hair, and surviving life and adventure at a time because this journey is actually just starting. So, guys, at this point, I was already trimming my hair and I was trying to braid the tips that wasn't looking very, very good at this point. And here comes the mate I told you guys about. Argentines don't joke with mate and they always pass the cup like a microphone, like I told you. And now I have to dip the hair in hot water and look at that. The hair is already giving everything it could give. I couldn't believe I actually made this very beautiful, you know. And here I have to dip the hair, the other side of the hair in the hot water again. And it's actually looking very, very beautiful. And after this, I had to use the towel to pat the back of the braids to make sure that it's very, very flat. And after doing that, I had to squeeze out the water from the extensions. And after doing that, I had to, put the warm towel all over my hair to reduce the tightness of the cornrows. And guys, look at that. The hair is already giving everything it can. Take a look at the back. Very neat and beautiful, guys. I was so excited. And here I had to just style the edges and look at that. It's giving already. Can you believe I actually made this braids? Yes, of course. I made this from the beginning to the end. And here I was feeling like a queen. Feeling like a warrior here. Yes, I did it. So I started this hair around 7 p.m. in the evening, and I finished all of it around 12 a.m. Then the next morning I had to trim and dip in hot water. Yeah, now this is it. Look at the hair, guys. It's giving. Don't forget to click the follow button because I'm going to be sharing my experience here in Argentina, and I'm also going to be sharing some tips how you can actually move abroad. Okay, this sounds like something you like. Give me a like and give me a follow. Bye, guys.